Good morning. I wish I could go live on TikTok, but I can't. I could go live on TikTok if I renewed my old account, but I don't want to renew my old account, so fuck it. I won't go live on TikTok. Good morning. Good morning, Pixo. It's nice to see you, dear. How's it going? We're going to have coffee. We are going to have coffee. Coffee. That's what we're going to do. Good morning, June Shoemaker. Hello, Rick Van Cool. Nice to see you all. It's wonderful to see you guys too. It really is. I'm very happy and thankful. It is, yeah. Hello, Misty. Nice to see you. It's a lovely day. Hello, Wendy. Nice to see you. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I gotta find... No, I did not have issues with rain yesterday. I'm in Ohio. It rained for a little while day before yesterday. Night before last, it rained off and on all night. And that is all the rain we got from the hurricane. Not much of it made it into Ohio because we're surrounded by the ridge. Good morning, Jacob Wade. It's lovely to see you. It is lovely to see you today. I have 100 followers on TikTok. I just need to get to 1,000. So I can go live and say inflammatory things on the For You page. Good morning, Z-Day. Good morning. It's lovely to see you. I'm chewing nicotine gum so I don't smoke on camera. It was really bad to the south. Maryland got hit. Edgemont in Maryland got hit really hard with a tornado. Maryland got a pretty good tornado, at least one pretty good tornadoes. I saw my weather guy. And my weather guy's Facebook page came up in my Facebook feed. And I saw him talking about the tornado. It was from that low pressure system. The destruction from the hurricane is going to last a long time. We should get better at it, though. It's going to happen every year. We better get better at it. We better get better at preparing for it. We better get better at recovering from it economically without wasting a whole lot of money, because we're going to get a bunch more hurricanes. Every year it's going to be worse and worse. There's already an El Niño storm out there. So it's going to be pretty bad. It is going to be pretty bad. Anyway, climate change. There's an MU variant of COVID? No, I didn't. Our response is horrible. These storms are, here's a news flash, we're going to get one of these every single year. Every single year. I will not buy a house, not that I have money to buy a house, but if I were going to buy a house, I would not buy it on the Gulf Coast. Because these storms are going to happen repeatedly over and over and over again, unless I could afford a, yeah, I think coastal properties should be cheap as dirt right now, because this is not going to get any better. It's going to keep happening over and over again. We got to get better at responding. We got to get better at being proactive ahead of the storms. We got to get all of our coastal regions power lines underground. I don't think that's even possible. It's like, oh, well, this is just another storm. We'll wait, you know. Every single year, we are getting storms that are Katrina size. Multiple times. It used to be rare. Now it's every year. I won't live on the, I love living on the water, but I won't live on the coast. Nope. I will not live on any lowlands if I have my choice. Because I'm old and I get to pick. I'm old, and when you're old, you get to pick. No. Anyway. You got your Pete's? Yay! Cheers to Pete's. It's in the early stages, but it looks bad. What's in the early stages? Oh, that storm, it's going to be a Cat 5 before it even gets away from Africa. I think it's going to go north. I think it's going to go, I watch on my app all the storms as they form off the coast of Africa and make their way to the United States. And, yeah. And the West Coast. Larry, yes, it's Larry. It looks like it might just head north. But you never know. You never know. It could change. You never know. So I watch them. There's going to be a Hurricane Teresa this year. Hurricane Teresa. There is going to be a Hurricane Teresa. That's the one y'all got to be really scared of. When Hurricane Teresa comes, that's... I'll be real curious. I'm sure they're going to get to the T's. So I'll be real curious what kind of damage Teresa does. Good morning, Dawn. It's lovely to see you, dear. I have 100 followers. In just one day, I already have 100 followers. I'm not gonna redo my... Oh, I know what I got to tell you guys. See, I knew that there was something about my account having so many violations and all of that, because I got a violation on one of my videos last night. And I appealed it, and bam, it came back as approved. That's the difference on a brand new account. My appeals take weeks and sometimes months to come back on a video. But I appealed the violation I got yesterday, and poof, just like that, it was approved. It's because I've been bad so many times that they can't ever trust me. But they start out a new account with a certain amount of levity. So I think I can be good on this new account and get rid of all the old baggage. Oh, I have a new account on TikTok. It's called butterhag.fullymedicated. Butterhag.fullymedicated. Fully medicated. Butterhag fully medicated. Butterhag not fully medicated. I deleted the account Butterhag. and I'm not going to renew it. And I deleted all the downloads from Butterhag, and I'm not going to renew it. And I started a brand new account that only has 100 followers. They kicked you off your Facebook page? Really? They let the new one on the For You page? Oh, that's awesome. See, that's awesome. So there you go. I just need to make a bunch of content and original content. Don't upload my old shit, but make some original content and see how it goes. Maybe I'm not meant to be a TikTok star. You know, I mean, I built that other account up so fast. You insulted Trump one too many times. Giggle balls. Hi, Ash. Giggle balls. That old account. And I went back and watched some of my very first videos. I don't like looking at I don't know how anybody liked me, honestly. How did anyone like me when I wasn't medicated? I don't know how anybody liked me when I wasn't medicated. Because I go back and read those unmedicated videos, and watch them, and it's like, ooh, who are you? I don't think I like you very much. How did anybody like you? So, yeah. I really didn't like my older videos. Good morning, Mimi. Giggle balls. Giggle balls caused Gonzo to try to rip Winston's ear off his head. You even loved me then, and that's why I'm following all of you back. I'm not going to follow everybody who follows me back, but I'm going to follow everybody who was with me. I was voicing what we were all thinking, but it was, I was calling everybody an ignorant motherfucking piece of shit, cocksucking son of a bitch. Good morning, Ibizzle. It's lovely to see you, dear. You can't call people names like that on TikTok. And I still have videos up calling people names. Telling everybody, go to Slab Studio. It's a wonderful place. That's what I told everybody. Go to Slab City. It's a wonderful place. Slab City is... Thank you, Carla Fur. I loved you then and now, baby. Maybe I think I'm a poster child for appropriate medication. Hello, Jennifer Komornick. Good morning. Wish my baby girl Kalina a great day in the 2nd grade. You have a wonderful day in the 2nd grade. I bet you're excited to see all your friends and go to the cafeteria and eat lunch. And thank you, Pixel. Well, I'm happy that I was open about my psychiatric struggles. That has been my goal all along, is to be really open about how difficult it was to find medical help. And hope to encourage other people to think that there is help out there. It was really hard for me to get help. It's not easy. But once you get it, it's so much nicer. So much nicer to not have to go around screaming at everybody all the time because they're making you mad. Walk around so pissed off all the time. It's nice to be relaxed. The real ones will stick around, and those are the people that are getting follow backs from me. Because what I found is by following everybody back doesn't really help other people, because you never get to see their videos, because when you follow thousands of people, the number of videos that you see are like billions of other people that I don't even know. I just followed them because they followed me back. I mean, I followed them because they followed me, not because I knew them or liked them or, and then you end up with, so I would rather be able to see the small circles videos regularly of people that I'm familiar with. Now I understand why big accounts don't follow everybody back. Because then you get, anyway, you understand. So there we go. I walked away from an account with 250,000 followers, but I know people who have walked away from accounts with millions of followers. If you built it once, you can build it again. We're family. That's what we are now. After living through that election together and everything else, we are family. We are. And when I got 1,000 followers, I can go live on YouTube, on TikTok again. Thank you, Mimi. Isn't it good? It's Holly's. Good. Campbell's soup. It's got coffee in it. Thank you. This filter is really good, I promise you. I really don't look this good. I don't look this good. This filter is wonderful. I look like an old hag. But the filter makes me look great. It's true. It's true. That's okay. We all get to be an old hag from time to time. It is a rite of passage. It is a rite of passage. Good morning. Yes, I did. Good morning, Jennifer. I did. I said good morning to you. Hello, Terry Myers Anderson. Yes, nice to see you. Very nice to see you, Terry. Miss Terry. Yeah, it's a... You were excited to find a gray hair? Really? You don't post videos much because you're a chicken. It's not for everyone. I have to have people to talk to. And TikTok satisfies my need to have people to talk to. I'm like the apex Gemini. I have the crone phase of your life. And it is the crone phase. I believe I have a certain amount of wisdom and have become in tune with my inner spirituality. Oh, yay. You have a wonderful day, Kalina. Have a wonderful day. You're a ginger and they'll be bone white. Yep. Well, that's why mine is bone white. Because I had ginger. I wasn't a ginger, but I had real red highlights. Like I had brown hair, but it was deep auburn. Very, very deep, like red highlights. In the sun, it looked red. So that's why I got white hair. Yes, indeed. First little boy I ever kissed was a little redheaded boy. In the first grade. He would walk me home and talk me into meeting him in an empty lot near his house so we could kiss. So after school, I went over to the empty lot and he came over to the empty lot and we played in that empty lot for a long time and we kissed. And then his mama came over with the fly swatter to beat his ass because he wasn't supposed to be playing in the empty lot. He wasn't supposed to be playing in an empty lot, but he wanted to come kiss the green-eyed little girl in the empty lot. Red hair and blue eyes, and you're her parents had dark haired and dark eyes. Wow. And now you finally know how to fold your potato chip bag, right? Isn't that just the neatest trick? Holy cow. I didn't invent it, trust me. I did not invent the potato chip hack. I just introduced it to TikTok and social media because it was shown to me and I thought it was so cool. I thought, let me show everybody this trick, and whoo, it blew up. Hello, baby Carla. Nice to see you. Thank you for following the new account. Right, Terry? So many nice people that you can connect with. It helped you so much. It helped me a lot too. Being stuck in the house, you never have quiet. You got all the recessive genes. Hello, Sue Marie. Yeah. I'm the only member of my family that got green eyes. Nobody else in my family got green eyes. Two of them got blue eyes, and my sister and brother got brown eyes. Two got my mother's eyes, two got my dad's eyes, and I got a mixture of both eyes. And all the bad traits of both parents. Your eyes change colors? Thank you, Ebizzle. I love that video that you did. That was perfect. Yes, I'll do videos of the dogs. I'll do videos of the bus. I'll just build it up like I did the last time. If I built the first one, I can build a second one. And this time is much, much better because I'm not overladen with all these old videos that are violations. Slab City is not a good place to go. Slab City is not a wonderful place. Slab City is a desolate place that I found very interesting. Chip bag hat, Tootsie Rolls, Pete's, fig bars, and fishing. Oh my gosh, what's next? I'm going to teach you how to do solar power. Yeah, well, if I built an account once, I can build an account again. So I'm not worried about it. If it's meant to be, it will be. But I had to get rid of a lot of those old videos. Were really bad. And I couldn't scroll them back to find them. It takes forever. I would like to be able to easily go to my first video and then watch them all in order so I could delete the ones that are really bad. Just violations waiting to be discovered, basically, is what they are. But you can't do that. You have to scroll, and I would get stuck on September of 2020, and then boom, a violation would pop up from August of 2020, and I'm like, how the fuck? I tried to go find those videos. Anyway, I just got to delete them all. So, I may or may not be a TikTok star. You may be stuck talking with a lady for the rest of her life who never does anything on TikTok again. I don't know how. Well, I have solar power on my bus. Yeah, well, I put all those panels up on my roof and designed all my shit and hooked up the batteries and hooked up all the parts, and there you go. I think I will. I'm not worried about it. I think I will. I think I will. I think I will. Good morning, Catherine Jones. Oh, I just bit my tongue. I only have like 110. Yep, it's going to take a minute. It's going to take a minute to get 1,000. Good morning, Catherine. The little engine that could. That's what my bus is. The little engine that could. It gave me shelter from the storms for 5 years. 124 followers, yeah. It's going to take a while. I went and followed a whole bunch of people that I used to follow. People love hearing what I have to say, even if they are there just to argue. I agree. I don't think it's going to be any trouble. The violation that I got yesterday was on the video where I said, if you're a grown-ass adult and you took your grown ass to a war zone during a war to rescue people of your own volition, and then you try to insist that the people that are with you get to come with you. You have 30 Afghans that you're trying to get out of the country, and you keep bringing these 30 Afghans to gate after gate after gate to try to find a way to get them in and get turned away, and keep showing up with Afghans every time you try to get out. You are not going to get out. You can't take the citizens of that country into the United States. But you could have gotten out, but you weren't willing to leave without the 30 people that you've got living in your house. Sorry, you got left, because we can't do that shit. If you take your grown ass into a war zone, you should have a way to get your grown ass out of a war zone. We vet people. You can't just go take.
Hey, you can't just bring all your friends and family.
You can't bring all your friends and family with you just like that. And then try to get mad at the government because they left an American citizen behind. You're a dumbass. We should have dumbass citizen laws.
Yes, we should.
You were a dumbass citizen, and we're not going to, unless you can pay for the rescue, we're not going to come get you. Dumbass.
How that works.
Maybe I am a hard ass, but I mean, it seems pretty fucking clear to me. Why would you go over there?
Well, when they got to bring in private commercial airlines.
Your choice isn't everyone else's problem, right?
Exactly.
We should not impeach the president of the fucking United States because you took your dumb ass into a war zone and couldn't get out.
Amen. Hallelujah.
We should not impeach our president because you took your dumb ass into a war zone and didn't get out. You weren't sent there by the president.
Nope.
There are people that stay behind with every war.
Yep.
Why did you go?
And now you're whining and crying, and we're supposed to take
Everybody
half of
says,
Afghanistan?
Yeah, right? We're supposed to take the whole country and bring them in, right? No, we can't.
Good morning, all.
Good morning. Miss Holly says hello. Hi, Karen. Nice to see you.
What you doing, Winston? What you doing, Winston?
And when I get on the For You page, that's the kind of shit I say. Stay your ass home. Stay your ass home if you can't get your, I mean, seriously, what the fuck? Everybody knew that Afghanistan was going. Hello, Pixo.
Pizza. It rolls off my tongue like Gonzo.
Not one of those Afghanis that woman, she was on CNN last night crying because, they left an American behind.
Wow.
Not one of those people she was trying to get out with her were her family.
If they're not refugees, they're not going to take them.
Mm-hmm.
That's how that's going to work. So if she got to the gate and they asked, "Are these all refugees?" And she said, "No." Then they probably said, "Sorry,
Right.
we can take you, but we can't take all of them." That's just
I think
life.
that's what happened. I was listening to her story. She was leaving out vast, void, empty spots. Like,
Right. Not enough
you went to every
information.
single gate. I went from gate to gate to gate. Well, what did they say to you at the gates? Nobody asked her.
Nobody asked
What
that
were you
question.
told when you went to the gate? And then at the very end of the conversation, she said, I wish someone had told me this was the last flight.
Well, then you should have got on it.
Because she would have stopped trying to get, what did they reasonably think would happen, right? She
Exactly.
would have, if she had known it was the last flight,
She should have got her ass on
she
it.
would have stopped trying to get those 30 people into the base, and she would have taken her ass home.
Yep.
Which is what she should have done from the beginning.
Yep. Couldn't agree more. What is it? What is it? He says nothing. Not enough to run over there.
I'm sorry, if you've got enough common sense to get yourself into Afghanistan,
Have the common sense to get
then the
fuck
fact
out.
that you got left behind is because you were trying to manipulate. You were trying to hold yourself as a hostage
To help
over the
30
United
people.
States. You were trying to say, I'm not coming and I'm an American without these 30 people. And America said, sorry, we're not
Yep.
taking
We only
them.
have so many spots on the plane.
You got enough common sense to get your ass into Afghanistan and try to use your American status to manipulate us. Then you should have enough fucking common sense to realize when you lost the game and get the hell out.
Anybody who says
Ibizzle says good morning.
Good morning, Ibizzle.
Anybody says impeach Biden?
It has no idea the logistics nightmare that's going on right now.
Right.
You're just ignorant of the logistic nightmare.
And they just don't want him in office. Why the
Perfect
fuck?
excuse.
Right? Why the
Perfect
fuck would you
excuse.
do that?
It's all
You
Biden's
try
fault.
to manipulate and hold yourself hostage as an American, thinking that they would not leave you behind. And guess what, bitch? You
They left
gambled
behind.
wrong.
That's what happened.
And now you're going to get on TV and cry because you got left behind and expect the president to get impeached because he left you behind?
You had a choice. You chose not to go. That's life.
That Ibizzle video that he did was really nice. I liked it.
Aww.
He did a video.
I didn't see it. But I'm sure it was Grady Bizzle.
It was roulette, and she didn't realize it was Russian. She played Russian roulette and shot herself in the fucking head. That's
Yep.
exactly what she did.
Yep. Agreed.
And I don't feel sorry for her.
Me
I'm a
neither.
hard ass. I don't feel sorry for you. Guess what, bitch? That's right,
You made your choice. Now live with it. You made your own bed.
You
sweetheart.
fucked up.
Yep.
It was around that time that
Oh,
Ahmed began to realize that she fucked up.
Precisely.
They have been waiting for the impeach battle cry, and that's what Donald Trump tried to set up. He tried to set up a circumstance where Biden would get... Okay, Mimi's got to go. She's
Bye,
crying. She's
Mimi.
laughing so hard she's crying. She's got to go
Don't
pee.
pee your pants.
What?
Oh, hush. Hush. Don't start. We're live. Don't start.
You guys need to go on an adventure.
You need to go out there and get the squirrel.
Now you know what it's like to have
Go
two
get the squirrel.
full of energy bull mastiffs.
Go get the squirrel. Go get.
Nobody ever accused her of being smart, right?
Go get that squirrel.
Right?
Now we know. Just say, go get that squirrel.
Mm-hmm.
Guard for that squirrel. That
America
squirrel
has a
might attack.
history of... America did not sacrifice her.
No, we did not.
We did not sacrifice
She
her.
had a choice.
We did not sacrifice her. She
had a
was an
choice.
American citizen, and she chose to enter that country, and she chose to stay on her own terms because she, God, Okay, this isn't going to work.
You tell him, Gonzo.
She sacrificed herself. She did. She got too big for her own britches. She's too big for her own britches. She stayed because she was trying to use her citizenship status to manipulate the American government into taking 30 of her acquaintances from Afghanistan. I mean, think about the savior complex that she has. Oh my God, I can rescue 30 people and get all these accolades for rescuing 30 people from Afghanistan. I'm going to stick to my guns and make them have to take these people or I won't go, and then I'll cry and say you left me behind. Fuck you, bitch. Who died and made you special? Don't go into Afghanistan. It's a book in the works. Exactly. That's exactly what it is. She was trying to rescue 30 people so she could write a book about it. And if she didn't get out, she would manipulate and go on CNN and cry. Thank you so much, Jacob. I appreciate that. She's going to go home and go on the speaking tour and write a book and all that stuff and talk to everybody about how she saved 30 people in Afghanistan. They weren't even family. I mean, she went over there and met them. I really don't feel sorry. And I don't feel sorry for the servicemen. I mean, I feel bad. Okay, here's the thing. I feel really bad that people lost their lives. And that families lost their children and mothers lost their sons or daughters. I feel horrible about that. But they also made choices. Nobody drafted them. You used to sell beds from your company to Doha, Qatar. She made herself look really stupid. I think she did. I mean, I think that I feel sorry for the men and women who lost their lives in the suicide bombing by ISIS. I feel sorry for the Afghans who lost their lives in the suicide bombing by ISIS. But you don't sign up to join the military and get to join a quilting circle. The military is for war. You sign up to join the military for the benefits and demand to never be sent to war, demand to never have your life risked, demand that your child never lose their lives in an act of war. How fucking ridiculous is that? Go sign up at your quilting circle if you don't want to get killed in war. Go! Hush! I mean it. I'm done with your noise. I'm sorry he's nagging you. I can't stop him. Those 13 Americans are not the only ones killed there. I know. Hundreds of Afghans died in that bomb. I know, right? They're not. Yeah, just saw it on. How about the person busted for a fake vaccine card? I know, right? There's going to be a lot of people busted for fake vaccine cards. Because Americans cheated everything. You guys can't see me, can you? I can't see you either. Why are you making that noise? Go in the house. Take your happy ass in the house, please. Go. Go. Gonzo, shut up. It's so sad. What did she say? Let's see what Ash said. It is so sad. I think we have a bad lab. They shouldn't have been there in the first place. If you don't want your children to die in war, don't tell them to join the military. Don't let your kids join the military. The military is not a draft, it's voluntary. A president should not be impeached because your kid dies in a military action, especially during the end of a war. A 20-year war and we're leaving, and you think the president deserves to be impeached because your son got killed? You should have sent your son to a knitting circle. Learn how to crochet doilies. You should not have sent your son to a military war zone. I don't think we sacrificed anybody over in Afghanistan except the Afghani people. Right. Every president who had a death under his tutelage in the military should be impeached, right?
No. I almost choked to death.
Oh no.
Coffee down the wrong pipe. Coughing so hard I pissed my pants. I'm like, I'm going to die in here. No one's even going to know.
That would be horrible.
I know. I'm like spitting my coffee back in my coffee cup so I can cough.
You signed up. You weren't Haglet. Oh, you announced in Haglets United, right? I should go over to Clapper and tell everybody over there that I have a new account. Thank you, Mimi. I'm glad. She said, Mimi says she's glad you're okay.
I'm alive, Mimi. I'm alive. It was close.
Thank you so much, Ebizzle. Haglets United, the group
on Clapper?
On Clapper, yeah.
All right.
He announced there. I needed to go announce there too. I didn't. I was making content.
You were busy sweeping my house up yesterday. We got dog hair galore.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
I cleaned all the dog hair. I should have vacuumed though.
That's usually what I do. Sweep it up. Works just as well.
I should have dusted first and then vacuumed.
That's usually what stops me from doing it. Because I gotta dust first.
That's my
and
crazy
I'm like,
brain.
Oh.
I shouldn't sweep up until I dust.
Yeah. Come here. Come here.
Hush.
Come here.
Yes, it's all about oil.
What's up?
Yes, it is.
Why are you being this way? You want some attention? You're desperate for attention? Look at all these little leaves. Look at them all. Look at them all.
You come from a military family that ended with you. You said no more military. Yeah.
Look.
My,
You got schmutz. You got schmutz. I know, I smell like pee. I had to clean myself up. I gotta get in the shower.
ooh. Look at all that hair in there. I can see all the hair floating around, and it's going right in my fucking coffee cup.
Of course it is. Why wouldn't it? All right. Mommy says no hair.
It comes back in 2 hours.
No hair in the coffee.
It's too late.
That's too late. I need more coffee too. I'll get you some.
It's okay.
Oh,
Mine is
watch
almost
your
gone.
foot. Watch your foot. Watch your foot.
You couldn't join if you wanted to. I know.
Hmm.
You don't have to join the military.
Hmm.
Everybody says, oh, did you serve your country? Did you serve your country? You're fucking kidding me.
You can serve without being
Well, here's the thing.
enlisted.
You're not drafted. You know, that used to hold water when people who got drafted showed up and didn't dodge the draft and went and served the country in a fucking war because that's what the military was all about. But now the military is a fucking career path.
Yes.
The
And
military
you might have to go to war.
is a career path where you end up with cushy jobs in Washington, D.C., working for contracting companies after you get discharged.
Or then you get out and you brutalize black people on the freaking streets because you're a freaking crazy ass
Right.
militant.
That's what the military has turned into, a pipeline into classified programs for the people who join the military and keep their nose clean and get the right connections. Then when you get out, you get to be a CEO of a defense contracting company. Yep. Most of the CEOs of defense contracting companies are former pilots.
Yep.
In the military. Former officers in the military.
If you don't know how it works, don't comment on it.
That's right. That's what happens in the military nowadays. It is a pipeline to Washington, D.C.
That's how they
And the
sell it.
Washington, D.C. Beltway,
Oh, look at
for
him.
1,000 square miles,
Get him, Mika. Go get him.
is a fucking money pit sinkhole.
He wants to play with you. Go get him. He so bad wants to play with you. Go get him.
When are they going to institute a draft, Ash? They're not going to institute a draft because
No.
they are the largest employer of this country now. When kids that don't have a chance to go to college get out of high school, their best opportunity is joining the fucking military. They don't need to draft.
ROTC.
The job situation in this country is so bad
ROTC.
that people go in the military because that's a way to earn a living and get the fuck out of your parents' house.
They're on every freaking campus trying to get people to go to college and then come into the military. You'll have a great career.
And I'm going to tell you that not everybody that gets in the military and does a good job deserves a fucking security clearance.
Yep.
Not everybody is smart enough for the power that you get from that sort of situation.
If you haven't been trained to deal with that, you're just...
All you are is you've got all of your loyalty hash marks.
Yeah.
That's what the military is.
And if you go to college, you prove that you can finish something, so they're more than happy to make you an officer, and that
That's
leads
right.
to a career.
That's right.
And oops.
Even if
the
you're not an
country-
officer, it leads to
if
the
the
career.
country goes to war, you get to go to war.
That's right. That's
how
right.
they talk you into it.
Yes.
Have a great career.
Nobody's going to start drafting anyone, Ash, because there are too many people willing and ready to sign up for those super benefits. If they can make it through the military, they can get out and get lifetime disability.
Yep.
Having never served combat,
Yep.
they can go in the military for 2 years and get out and get a lifetime disability of like $3,500 a month.
Yep. Heck, that's better than most people make not being military. So of course they're going in the military.
Oh, it was floating on your For You page this morning. You know, I mean,
You smell them, Gonzo?
never even fighting. If they never even saw a battle, they get out of the military and go on 100% disability.
Yep.
The military is like being a card-carrying communist. You do good in the military, you get special benefits.
That's how they sell it.
Mm-hmm.
So there's no need for a draft.
And you run around claiming, and then it gives you the right to say, did you serve? Did you serve your country? Well, you know what? Volunteering to go in the military is not the same as getting drafted. So you're not guilting me over whether or not I served.
I know, isn't that crazy?
It's ridiculous.
That's crazy. But
You didn't even serve.
keep
Right.
on with your drama, with your fake news.
You did 2 gravy years in the fucking Air Force.
That's enough.
You did 2 gravy
I'm gonna get the
years
remote.
in the Air Force. And now you can say, I served. I'm a vet. I mean, you used to have to actually see combat
Well, okay.
to get
so
considered
now,
to be a vet.
Then maybe we should make the requirement you didn't serve unless one of your legs is blown off.
Right.
If your leg's blown off, you served. That's ridiculous. That's just ridiculous ignorance there. Oh, I know.
And still suffers from PTSD. I'm not saying that there's not PTSD from the military.
Don't
That's
talk
not what
to
I
me that
meant
way.
at all.
I'm talking
What I
about-
meant is that they expect to apply the label of a small group of people to the whole military. You have to blindly get down on your knees and do special favors for everybody in the military because a small number of people
Would you like non-hair
really
coffee?
serve. I'm good. How
Are
much
you
is in
sure?
there? Is it almost
None.
gone?
And a
Yeah.
bunch of dog hair.
Yeah, that's okay. I'm good. I'm not really worried about it. I know. Yeah, I'm not talking about the people who really do get damaged from the military. There's a lot of people who do get damaged from the military. No, I didn't yet. I will, though. I couldn't have somebody tell you when to eat and sleep and fart, right? It's a different thing if your country calls upon you to serve. Hello, Tassendia. Nice to see you. We're the country that's taking the blame. And the other countries are saying, we don't, as long as we don't get America doesn't get us involved in another one of their wars, they forget how ready everyone was to go in there because September 11th just happened. Everybody supported the actions after September 11th. September 11th is why George Bush got 2 terms. You know? You ran away from a Girl Scout camp. She was going to send your brother to Canada, but now she's all trumped out and loves the war machine. Oh my God, that's crazy, Janine. War! Crush them! Crush them! Crush them! We have to look strong. Elijah Mcclain's story was on the morning show. I think we'll talk about Elijah today then. Well, other countries would give anything for that vaccine, and they can't get it. Oh, a big part of our economy is reliant on war. We sent our jobs away. He is a poor kid. I wish I had seen it. Which channel was it on? ABC, CBS, NBC? I want to watch it. His last words were apologizing for being a dork. If Gore had won, oh my God. Here's the thing, I didn't like Gore being in charge. I think that there are some really, really evil Republican actors who have been orchestrating a long-term plan against our government for a long time. They have seen how to turn this government into a dictatorship so that the rich can stay rich. There are some real bad actors that have been orchestrating this shit and subtly making small changes. They charged the paramedics too. The paramedics got charged with crimes, but they all got off, right? They're getting charged now? They're getting charged now that the federal investigation brought charges against them? Is that what you're saying? Oh, thank God. Thank God. It's fabulous today, Jennifer. It's nice and cool. It's like in the 60s here. The feds are making new charges. Thank God. Thank goodness. Oh my gosh. Thank goodness. Let's talk about Elijah Mcclain. For those who don't know what they're talking about, I think that the EMTs really got bamboozled. They were intimidated by the cops. Elijah Mcclain lived in Aurora, Colorado. He was 23 years old. He was wearing a ski mask on the sidewalk in Aurora, Colorado, and a 911 caller called into the Aurora, Colorado Police Department and said that a sketchy guy was on the sidewalk with a ski mask on. He should probably be checked out. The 911 caller said, "Is he threatening anyone? Is he doing anything wrong?" And the operator said that. And the caller said, no, he's not doing anything wrong. No one's in danger. He should just be checked out. And 3 Aurora, Colorado police officers responded. 3 Aurora, Colorado police officers claimed that their body cameras all got shut off during a struggle with Elijah Mcclain. They put him in a chokehold and held him down and called the ambulance. Yes, no one is in danger. They called the ambulance, and when the EMTs got there, they told the EMTs, "Oh, this one's a real fighter. He must be on something. He's struggling really hard. We had a hard time getting this one down." And so the EMT driver gave him enough sedative for a 230-pound man. He was DOA at the hospital. I think he was DOA when the EMTs got there. As if that's not bad enough, there were no charges in his murder. No charges. But Aurora, Colorado's police department is so racist that a private Facebook group that only had Aurora, Colorado police officers in it, 3 officers went back to Elijah Mcclain's murder scene and reenacted his death and posted video and pictures while they were all laughing, holding each other's in chokeholds. 3 weeks later, they got fired, but the people who killed Elijah Mcclain didn't get fired or any charges at all. There's some serious corruption going on in the behind the blue line in Aurora, Colorado. And from what they said, federal investigation has found that they are in fact liable for Elijah Mcclain's death, and 30 charges have been brought. They are all about to go down. I have been talking about Elijah Mcclain for a year, and I know that people have he hasn't been dead. 35 charges pending. He weighed 135 pounds, and he got enough sedative for, I think they were all in cahoots. I have said this repeatedly. Every one of them is responsible. That entire police department needs to get shut the fuck down. Rest in peace, Elijah Mcclain. You're going to get justice. 23-year-old, timid, shy violin player, massage therapist, wearing a ski mask, and deserved to die. He was guilty of being black. Grand jury, 32-count indictment against officers and paramedics. Blue lives fucking matter. No more do they get to lie about it and get out of it. No more. Will we accept the demands to blindly believe police officers? Now we have video proof. Black Lives Matter. Blue lies will not be tolerated. Melissa Williams, Timothy Russell, Adiana Jefferson, Walter Scott, Daniel Prude, George Floyd, Walter Wallace Jr., Jonathan Price, Kawan Bobby Charles, Alexis Scott, Andre Hill, Casey Goodson, Tamir Rice, Dejon Kizzy, Mike Ramos, Alton Sterling, Pastor Patrick Warren Sr., Reginald Johnson, Trayvon Martin, Sandra Bland, Oscar Grant, Jeremy Reed, Ara Rosser, Gabriela Nevarez, Dante Wright, Andrew Brown, Adam Toledo, Mario Gonzalez, Sharice Francis, Yvette Smith, Gregory Gunn, John Crawford, Ayanna Stanley Jones, Malice Green, all of the unidentified travelers around the country, one of which I saw beat to death in 1977 with my own eyes. Botham Jean, Rashad Brooks, Jonathan Farrell, Vincent Truitt, Samuel Du Bois, Emmett Till, Breonna Taylor, George Stinney Jr., Elijah Mcclain, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., Kaheem Powell, Jordan Baker, Keith Lamont Scott, Eric Garner, Ezell Ford, Philando Castile, Rumi in Brisbane, Jordan Edwards, Amadou Diallo, Freddie Gray, Ahmed Aubrey, Natasha McKenna, Chantel Davis, Victor White, Andre Hill, Angelo A.J. Crooms and Sincere Pierce, Michelle Coos, James Byrd Jr., Nipsey Hussle, Cedric Napoleon Price, Charlena Lyles, Andy and Josh, Joseph Rosenbaum and Anthony Huber, Fred Hampton, Tyreek Riley, Stephen Stiles, Michael Brown, Anthony Jordan, Marvin Scott, Trayford Pellerin, Heather Heyer, Alexander McCrae Williams, Anthony Thompson, Laquan McDonald, all of the victims of the Charleston Church Massacre, Clementia Pickney, Cynthia Marie Graham Hurd, Susie Jackson, Ethel Lee Lance, DePayne Middleton Doctor, Tywanza Sanders, Daniel Simmons, Sharonda Coleman, the 12 victims of the .22 caliber killer, the 600 victims of the Tuskegee syphilis experiment on Black American males, all of the Black Wall Street massacres around the country. The largest was in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Pam Turner, Makayla Miller, Tony Hillard, Ronald Green, Matthew Zodek Williams, Leon Brackens, Durante Martin, Anthony Guerrez, John Perry, Jacques Simmons, Trayford Pellerin, William Brickens, David Green, Ramona Cooper, Kendrick Johnson, and Gloria Bamba. Black Lives Matter. Say their names, know their stories. We must never forget. Rest in peace and power. Black Lives Matter. Police lives matter. We're not gonna take it. No, we're not gonna take it. We're not gonna take it anymore. Blue lies. You mean blue lies? Blue lies matter. They matter. And it's a real damn shame that we had to get video proof before we could start proving how much blue lies matter. Blue lies damage our societal structure irreparably. Blue lies matter. And black lives matter. Blue lies are gonna stop. That's right. We're about to streamline some shit. Restructure some shit. You don't lie? Well, lots of, are you a police officer, Crew Harris? Are you a police officer? Are you? You better not lie. And you better step up when you see one of your brethren lying. Because we're not going to take it anymore. There's no such thing as a blue life, sweetheart. You see any blue people walking around? There's no fucking blue people walking around. There's no blue people. No blue people. There, you may have blue balls, but there's no blue people. No, you can't have it. No, you can't have it. It's not a snack. No. Police lies matter. When a police officer lies, it damages public trust. I say blue lies, L-I-E-S. Blue lies matter. Police lies matter is what I say, because there's no such thing as blue lies. There is such a thing as police lies. And Black Americans have been telling us, people of color have been telling the rest of us that they are brutalized by police. People of color have been brutalized by police in this country for centuries. And out of sight, out of mind. We didn't believe them. They must be all bad people. They must be doing something wrong. Why do they run? They deserve to be killed because they run. So now, thank goodness for modern technology, because everybody has a cell phone. Well, I just promoted you to moderator, so you guys can do something about it. Imagine the police corruption before cameras. Because in 2021, everybody has a video camera attached to their hand, 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. We get to see video proof. And the more we saw video proof, the more we started demanding that police have video cameras on them. And guess what? The more we demand that police have video cameras, the more we get to see how much police lie when they fuck up. When a cop fucks up, it seems to be that they are most likely to lie instead of being honest and accepting their fuck up. When was the last time you ever had a cop admit to fault after he shoots somebody unjustly? Not one fucking time. Not one time. They claim, oh, he tried to hit me with his car. But then we look at the body cam footage and see that the car was driving away. Oh, he had a gun. But then we look at the body cam footage and see that he was walking away. Oh, he was reaching for something. But then we look at the footage from somebody else who was in the car and see that he wasn't reaching for anything. You just used it as an excuse to fucking kill somebody. Nobody reached for anything. When they are so corrupt, the good ones don't count anymore. And they don't ever admit fault. Never do they admit, oh my God, I fired wrongly. No, I've got to lie and try to get out of it because I don't deserve to be punished like everybody else. I wear a blue uniform. What do you mean I'm responsible for my actions? Fuck you. Who's going to come get you when something goes bump in the dark? Cops won't work anymore if you don't let us be bad people. Fuck off. Seriously. I know that there are good police officers, but I also have seen behind the iron curtain of what goes on behind the blue line. It seems like for every good one, there's 10 awful ones. And they don't get held accountable. But now that we have cameras, how many times Have we seen the cop tell a story and then we look at the footage and they turned their body cameras on after the event, but the 30-second look back feature shows us that they lied. Shows us that they lied. You can't have that shit. We gotta have, you don't turn your fucking body camera off. You don't. Turning your body camera off should be a felony. Immediate 20 years in prison. You turn that fucking camera off. 3 officers in Aurora, Colorado, their body cameras got turned off in a struggle with a 140-pound, 23-year-old, meek, mild-mannered black American. And all of you had to struggle so hard that all the cameras got turned off? And you think you're going to get away with that? You walk into somebody's apartment who lives above you and blow them away and get away with it because you're a cop and you know how to say the right thing? Are you fucking kidding me? Personality disorders, intellectual challenges, or ulterior motives. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Good old boys. Good old boys. Who are easily led. That's who they like to hire. And ex-military. Ex-military. That one guy that sold cigarettes in front of the sells CDs or cigarettes in front of the convenience store, who was being talked to and everything was calm and nothing was out of control until that ex-military motherfucker walked up, pulled his gun out, pushed his head down on pushed the guy's head down on the hood of the car, said, "I'll blow your fucking head off," and then pulled the goddamn trigger. Turned a perfectly peaceful situation into a murder scene and got away with it. He was doing his job. Piece of shit, ex-military. Ex-military should be the last people we hire to go on the police force. Proud Boy recruits. Just got to get 1,000 followers on TikTok. Butterhag. Fully medicated. Coming to a TikTok screen near you. Eric Garner. Yes, Eric Garner. Watch his video. His murder video. That fucking know-it-all Billy Badass with too much testosterone came up and blew him the fuck away for no reason. Because black lives don't matter. Watch me kill this guy. Black lives don't matter. Quit fucking around with him. Why are you trying to be nice? We've got to be brutal. The army attracts a lot of psychopaths. Yep. He's a very sick person. And he brutalizes people. It's real clear. That's right. It's like they have a template. He had a gun. I don't know if you missed the tone of the room, crew, but we don't like to be fucked with, especially after you say Blue Lives Matter. Okay, you can't hear sarcasm through the phone. Okay. This is not a place to say Blue Lives Matter. Okay, Ash. Well, that's okay. I got to get off of here, too. I got a lot of stuff to do. I got to, yeah. Clearly, right? I mean, It's all right. I'm surprised Jacob didn't mute him. Jacob is a moderator now. Jacob and Portia. Oh, okay. No, he didn't, because if he did, he'd be able to see you. I wouldn't be able to see you if he muted you. Then why are you talking? See you soon, Ash. It was good to see you this time. For 300 seconds. He muted him for 300 seconds. Okay. I wish you could put your video on the For You page too. It was a good one. I will probably go live this evening. Or on TikTok as soon as I get 1,000 followers. I need 1,000 followers on TikTok, and then I'll go live on TikTok. My new account is butterhag.fullyloaded. I mean, butterhag.fullymedicated. Oh, he timed out. Okay, good. Well, I'm glad you're back, and you seem to be behaving better, so that's cool. I'm glad it has a timeout thing. Yeah. Thank you, Z-Day. Oh, cool. So I'll go live on TikTok as soon as I get 1,000 followers. Thank you, Tess India. It's butterhag.fullymedicated. It's a new and gentler butterhag. It's a much kinder, gentler butterhag. Generally much more happier, too. Able to... Not 61 anymore. I changed it. It was 61, but I changed it to see butterhag.fullymedicated. It's the same account, so if you followed the first one, you are still following me. Did Texas strike down Roe versus Wade? I heard they passed 666 laws on September 1st. 666 is a dangerous number. If you can hear the heartbeat, you can't have an abortion. Oh, hush, it's just the neighbor. Gonzo, hush. Winston, hush. Anyway, hush! I'm not kidding. No, Gonzo. Shh. The Texas Taliban, right? Yeah, you already followed me. The heartbeat bill is horrible. Why don't they put vasectomy clinics up? That's what I want to know. Men's health deserves as much attention as women's health. Citizens can attack someone who even drives a woman to get help. Anybody 21 years or older, no matter their mental health status, can open carry a gun in Texas. You don't even have to register it. At midnight, Barrett and Kavanaugh. You can open carry as long as you don't have a felony or an abuse case. So I can go to Texas and open carry. Hi, Boondock. Getting erection pills are covered by most insurance, but contraception is not. How ridiculous is that? How ridiculous is that? That's like alcohol and cigarettes being legal, but marijuana isn't. Seriously. No, I didn't see about Boudreaux. I saw that you... At midnight, the Supreme Court delivered the goods. The Supreme Court delivered for the GOP at midnight. Citizens can make $10,000 turning people in. So who pays the $10,000? The Supreme Court said you can hold a bounty on someone who gets an abortion and collect $10,000 from the government? And that's a federal law now? Oh, both vet techs cried. He has to be put down. The doctor? Who gets the $10,000? If a girl shows up for an abortion, you get a $10,000 reward from our government now? Like our court systems aren't as... That's ridiculous. Oh my God. Good morning, Robert Gluckstead from Michigan. Are you part of the Michigan militia? Roberts dissented only because he knew Kavanaugh and Barrett were ruling the other way. You know Kavanaugh paid for a bunch of abortions. Motherfucker. Just let him die. Sometimes we just have to let them go, and it's so hard. It is so hard. I'm so sorry, honey. But we don't take care of the homeless children in this country. And we're having a fit and trying to impeach the president while we've got homeless kids on our own fucking streets that don't have homes. But they're expecting us to cry because Afghanis got left behind. I'm pro-choice too. Oh, I am so impressed by your strength, Mimi. I'm friends with one of your friends on TikTok. No more, right? Oh my God. I'm so sorry, Mimi. Well, I have to get off of here anyway because I've been live for an hour and a half. Nobody should be paid to turn in a woman for their choice of their body. I agree. This is not acceptable. But we won't allow them to get their tubes tied. We won't allow them to get sterilized. We won't allow them to not have any more kids. And we won't allow them to prevent a pregnancy. And then we won't allow them to get rid of a pregnancy, an unwanted pregnancy, and we won't take care of the children that are homeless. God damn it.
Oh, jeez. Oh, good topic I'm walking in on.
Oh, yeah. Well, Texas, at the Supreme Court last night, passed the heartbeat law.
Which is?
If you can hear a heartbeat, it's illegal.
To get rid of it.
And if you get help from someone to get an abortion,
you're liable.
A regular citizen can sue you for helping someone to get an abortion for $10,000 in court.
Oh, I see.
Citizens can bring the lawsuits.
Now report. And sue. But they won't let you get sterilized. No. You must procreate. If you have sex, you must take care of the child. The husband doesn't have to take care of the child. We won't fix these guys who go around having all these kids. A lot of guys are going to be getting prune hands in Texas now. Go yak it off, buddy.
$10,000 is the minimum you can be sued for aiding someone to get an abortion. You drive somebody to an abortion clinic and you can be sued.
So pretty much don't have sex in Texas unless you want to have babies. No sex.
How
in
fucking
Texas.
ridiculous is that? How ridiculous is that? We should have known that was coming when we had Amy Barrett sworn in on the Supreme Court.
Yep.
The further into the pregnancy, the more money they get. And that's a federal law now, right? That's a federal law?
What?
It was the Supreme Court.
Well, it can be argued in the Supreme Court, but not be a federal law.
Well, it was approved in the Supreme Court.
Right. So they pushed it. The state of Texas pushed it to
the Supreme Court, and the Supreme Court sided with them.
Upheld it. Yep.
So that's just in Texas, right?
It should be, yeah.
Why the hell does a case like that get in front of the Supreme Court, but Stephen Avery can't get in front of the Supreme Court?
Don't know.
Why the fuck is something like that able to be pushed through to the Supreme Court so fucking quickly, but someone like Stephen Avery, who lost his fucking life to corruption, gets turned down by the Supreme Court?
Exactly, because they pick those cases.
They pick which cases they'll take.
They decided not to look at it.
They decided not to look at it.
And they're not going to rule on it.
But this little fucking Texas religious fanatic law,
they looked at that one, didn't
gets pushed in fast and accepted right to the Supreme Court. What the fuck?
I agree. Crazy.
The Supreme Court is bullshit.
Yep. They pick and choose. That's how they work. They pick and choose their battles.
They get to pick and choose.
Yep.
And they get to serve for life, and they never get held accountable for mistakes.
Exactly.
And we've got somebody like Brett Kavanaugh in the fucking Supreme Court.
That's exactly why Trump did that, to make sure they were there forever, to facilitate
young people getting
their
in there.
needs. Yep.
So they have a lifetime job now doing whatever the fuck they want to do.
I'm kind of proud of Kavanaugh, though, for not always siding with the Republicans.
Yeah, well, I think they did that. He did that just on a couple of do nothing. Well, there is a couple times where the Supreme Court has bitch slapped the Trump administration and the right wings, but this one was really fucking important.
It was, and they
being an accomplice to the pregnancy.
Hey, you know what? I understand some of what they're trying to do, but they're going about it the wrong way. Is my opinion. It's just my opinion. But fine, you don't want unwanted pregnancies. Well, you can't just tell people you can't have sex or you're going to be sued. I mean, what kind of shit is that?
Good morning, Vicky Stark. I'm getting ready to hang up. We talked about Elijah Mcclain this morning. They are 30 charges. The grand jury indicted, brought 30 charges against the officers and the emergency technicians involved in the Elijah Mcclain's murder.
Good. Now let's hope we get a fair ruling.
Yeah.
Let's
hope we don't get a racist judge.
Yeah.
We get a racist judge. Or let's hope that they brought the charges that can stick
Like the bullshit they pulled with Breonna Taylor's case, they didn't bring charges that could stick. They charged the wrong people with the wrong crimes
And
just to put somebody on the, a scapegoat. To satisfy the masses. Yep. And of course, they couldn't be found guilty because they were charged with the wrong fucking crimes. And then they banned no-knock warrants. And a no-knock warrant did not kill Breonna Taylor.
No.
Let's hope that it's not just lip service. Let's hope that it's viable charges that can actually be prosecuted and stick. Because Breonna Taylor's the whole situation was one big fucking Louisville reach around.
Yeah, and then they pushed it to where it had to be a civil suit.
And she got the biggest award on record.
But that brings no jail time. The civil suit
brings no reform, no jail time, no lessons learned. It's just the taxpayers get to pay for the cops fucking up.
It's hush money.
Yep.
Exactly what it is. Fucking hush.
It's precedent. The red states will all follow suit, or they'll try. It's set precedent in the court. So if you drive somebody out of state to get an abortion, so are they going to go to doctors in blue states and prosecute them? I mean, I think all women are capable of driving themselves to an abortion clinic.
They won't have jurisdiction.
They won't have jurisdiction in other states.
Nope.
But if somebody gives you a ride to another state to get an abortion, they can go to prison.
That's why they did it that way. Fucking sneaky fuckers. They think they're smart.
That's right. I know. I couldn't wait to get out of Texas, too. You're in a red state, which is bullshit, because my county is blue. Last year, we turned blue.
The state needs to turn blue, or it's not.
The whole state needs to turn blue. I hope Ohio turns blue. All right, you guys. I'm going to get off of here. I love you. Rest in peace, Elijah Mcclain. Hopefully, we're going to get some justice. Hopefully, we're going to set some precedent and make an example of the Aurora police officers who murdered Elijah Mcclain, and show police officers around the country that when you murder a black person, you will get justice. We're not going to lay down. They're not going to lay down and take it anymore. And we are awake and see what you've been doing. I mean, other white bitches like me. Black Lives Matter. They really do. I'll see you guys later. When I get 1,000 followers, Vicky Stark, I have a new TikTok name. It's called butterhag.fullymedicated, and I'm trying to build the account to 1,000 followers. I deleted my old account. Starting a new account, so I'm looking for 1,000 followers. Butterhag.fullymedicated on TikTok. I've got like 124 followers so far. I need to get 76 more followers. Thumbs up, everyone, on your way out. Like the live. I love you guys. I think that you're doing everything that you can, duetting my content and liking my content. I think that it's just going to be a matter of time until I hit the For You page. Yay! Okay, good. I'm glad, Vicky Stark. I'm glad. I'll see you guys later on. I'm going to try to get some things accomplished today since it's not hot. You guys are all family, and I love you, and I'm trying to follow all of you back on TikTok. Thank you for showing up. Keep being safe, everyone, and I will see you later today or tomorrow morning. Talk to you later.